在美国拳坛，菲尔·布洛尼臭名远扬，是个十足混蛋。本已销声匿迹的他，近来竟重出江湖。刚赢一场比赛就干出离谱事，当着全场观众扛起举牌女郎就走，嚣张至极，全然不顾他人，素质低劣，令人唾弃。来华的外国拳手里，他最招人厌烦。布洛尼在 UFC 赛场混迹多年，却亲手毁了职业生涯。比赛中，他打法恶劣，毫无武德，逮到机会就违规，扯衣服是暗劲，小动作不断，把公平公正搅得稀碎，赛场乌烟瘴气。裁判再三警告，他全当耳旁风，依旧我行我素，终被 UFC 扫地出门。赛场外，他私人生活也劣迹斑斑，街头酒吧常传出打架丑闻。在美国混不下去了，竟打起中国格斗擂台的主意，妄图捞金。中国选手听闻其劣迹，憋足了劲，就等他上门较量。果不其然，布洛尼本性难移，见到中国选手脏话连篇，气也嚣张。中国选手火麒麟王赛见状，立刻冲上擂台。王赛本就是 UFC 猛将，哪容得这般挑衅？布洛尼还污蔑王赛是失败者垃圾，彻底激怒王赛。王赛暗自发誓要给这狂妄之徒狠狠教训。大战在即，各位动手指点赞，为自家选手加油。哨声一响，布洛尼像发了疯的饿狼，不给王赛喘息机会，趁其未起反应，一个箭步上前，使出抱摔绝技，瞬间将王赛击倒在地。
But that's just how good Wang Sai set up is. A body slam from the Hulk Hogan channeling Phil Baroni. What is his ground
we
game
thought
like?
coming into this that Phil Baroni needs to finish the fight early because of Wang Sai's cardio, but this is where he needed the fight early.
I don't think Phil Baroni's long odds.
大伙都知道王赛有个超霸气的绰号，叫火麒麟，那身手肯定是没得说。像眼下这种高规格的比赛，只要一方被狠狠按倒在地，可不是随随便便就能挣扎着爬起来的。毕竟参赛选手个个爆发力惊人，体型也都相当魁梧，真要被压制住，基本这场对决就大势已去，直接宣告结束了。今儿这场关键较量，王赛心里那股火可望着呢。他不光想着要把对手揍趴下，更憋着一股劲，非得让对面那个嚣张跋扈的美国选手好好认清一下，在中国赛场上谁才是真正的王者。
Real solid ground and pound. He has to be careful that he doesn't get Wang Sai on an angle or he can get upright or triangle choke.
Good job so far by Phil Baroni. It's the top position and he's controlling Wang Sai.
王赛，你有小肘，你有那种小肘，真的有肘子。对，就这样，让他累，王赛没有问题，那就是你的了，一会儿，再过几秒钟他就你的了。
时间一分一秒不停的流逝，擂台之上，王赛跟对手这两位选手在地面展开了一轮轮极为激烈的缠斗。有个情况值得留意，从开场到这会儿，那位美国选手跟打了鸡血似的，全程都在主动发起攻势，一门心思的找机会压制王赛，各种招数一股脑的往外使。再看咱们自家的选手王赛，虽说这会儿看着是被对手压着打，一副被动招架的模样，但他可不是吃素的，防守做的密不透风，压根没让对手轻易得逞。
I didn't know what they were doing. They did it anyway. Wang Sai flat Phil Baroni got his right side. Very, very good face. And he's controlling his face better than anybody. Yes. You're badass. Hang out like right up fucking home Wang Sai's head. And he's
赛场上局势瞬息万变，王赛却稳如泰山，每一秒都在倾尽所有。此刻的王赛仿若浴火重生的战神，浑身散发着自信的光芒，哪还有半分方才被困于地面时的窘迫？他微微扬起下巴，锁定目标后，毫不犹豫地抡起沙包大的拳头，如暴雨般朝着美国选手倾泻而去。反观美国选手，之前一顿猛攻，体能早已被挥霍殆尽，身体像是被抽去了主心骨。他大口大口喘着粗气，眼神里满是疲态与无奈。
Phil Baroni fights back. Oh, another knee by Wang Sai. Is Baroni hurt?
Hard knees, hard body shots from Baroni. Wang Sai's looking to finish. There's a rope-a-dope by Phil Baroni. He's still landing hard body shots. He's still fighting back. I hope the referee doesn't stop this fight.
终于，在王赛暴风骤雨般的重拳连击之下，那美国选手再也撑不住了，双腿一软，轰然一声狼狈倒地。很显然，他为了不被直接扣终结，已然彻底豁出去了。然而，此时的王赛正值体能巅峰，脑海里刚一闪现赛前这美国选手那副嚣张跋扈的丑恶嘴脸，王赛心头的怒火便噌的一下窜起老高，气就不打一处来。当下他全然顾不上什么点到为止的赛场规矩了， 心中只剩一个念头，要让眼前这家伙为他的狂妄自大买单。
Elbows by Wangside!
Did not find a good transition. What's Phil Baroni like off his back? We don't know.
I think it's going to be over very
He's got
shortly.
his underhook. He's still working. He's still working.
赛场上形势危急，王赛瞅准关键时刻，果断使出裸脚，瞬间制敌。那美国选手被锁得毫无招架之力，径直趴地投降。平日里，这美国选手可是个实打实的纸老虎，碰上实力逊色的对手，下手那叫一个狠，嚣张气焰直冒，恨不得把人往绝路上逼。真到了实力被王赛碾压的时候，他哪还顾得上那点可怜的面子，保命要紧，瞬间没了先前的趾高气昂，麻溜的趴的认栽。
They were expecting. Phil Baroni came here to make that title, and he was doing a great job, but Wangside snapped the run out of his hand.
What happened? The turning point is when Wangside was able to make it back to his feet, and then they...
What a power slam Phil Baroni was able to execute at the beginning. That high clinch, Phil Baroni being the shorter man was really, really hard to defend that high clinch, and that was the difference. Maybe something Phil Baroni didn't anticipate. Wangside just poured it on.
I think if he had his time over against Phil Baroni, he would have tried to get out of that position and reset.
Yeah, I don't think he anticipated Wangside to be so strong in the clinch. I think he thought he could get...
最后，裁判正式宣布比赛结束，王赛顺利拿下了这场比赛的胜利。那么，你觉得王赛在这场比赛中的表现如何呢？欢迎大家在评论区留言讨论呀，咱们下期不见不散喽！